Okay, we on. Hey everybody, it's Friday. Welcome. I was out last week. I put up my little video and said be right back. So I hope everybody's doing well. This is Tracy, owner and creator of RMD Cigar Accessories. I'm in a different location today. It's not a whole lot going on in here. But listen, I am the owner and creator of RMD Cigar Accessories. My business, I specialize in custom cigar picks like these. This is from my own personal collection here. I like a little bling sometimes. Sometimes I don't like a lot of bling. But I make these beauties here. They're all custom. I do take custom order requests. And they are used when your cigar gets down to a nub. Then it's a nice little accessory to poke it in. And then smoke your cigar and bring it to you. Don't go to it, bring it to you. I can be found in 6 locations. So you can, of course, submit your request in order on Etsy. I wish you guys would push the inquiries and everything to Etsy. I'm really trying to build that up, though I still get the order request in TikTok and Instagram and in person, and that's cool. But if you are in Houston, Texas, they have been very, very good to me. I've got RMD cigar picks in C. Cigars on Main Street, C. Cigars in Webster, Texas, Emmett Cigars Reloaded in Sugar Land, Texas, Presidential Cigars in Spring, Texas. Oh my gosh, 5 Central. If you have been to Kirby Bistro, go upstairs, have a cigar, have a drink. You can find my cigar picks there as well. Prestigio Cigars in Atascocita, Texas. And I've got a new location coming soon, and I ain't gonna tell y'all where it's at until it's done. But I'm working on number 7, so I am grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you out there following around and you see my cigar picks and like, oh, she's in a location, stop following, get your own deal. Be unique. Uniqueness, okay? Let's talk about it for a minute. Uniqueness, just put your lips on it, okay? This slogan was created by me. Trademark pending, okay? Just put your lips on it was created by me. So when you use the lips and you see me post them on social media, you need to understand the motivation and the story behind it. So I have apparel on my Etsy shop. You can get this sweatshirt in unisex sizes with just put your lips on it. And I also have hoodies and t-shirts with RMD cigar accessories. And coming soon, as the weather is changing up, there will be t-shirts available. You know, I'm a big t-shirt girl. I've said that before. If you know me personally, you know I love a good t-shirt. You can wear it with a pair of slacks and your heels, a blazer, a skirt, jeans, sweats, leggings, or whatever. A t-shirt can go a long way. And I am a huge t-shirt girl. I have a whole lot of them. So I was trying to find some music on the radio. I don't listen to the radio that often. I really don't. So I got on Pandora. Come and go with me. Come and go with me as we talk about R&D cigar accessories, my experiences in the cigar industry, and anything I learned. And y'all, I have been wanting to do something for a little while now, put together a podcast. I'm working on some other stuff, but you know, some things you just got to jump into it like this. So I am trying to figure out how to get good quality, because I don't feel as though the quality of all my videos is really good, but I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I kept saying, okay, do it. And I was like, okay. And a lot of people hate. Gatekeeper. Somebody called me a gatekeeper a couple of days ago, and I didn't like that because I didn't want to tell you about one of my spots that I like to hang out in a particular location. And I said, I'm not gatekeeping. I just don't want to see everybody there. Y'all can go to the same place. We can see each other and run into each other. The United States is not that big. The cigar industry is many locations, cigar lounges, bars, clubs that are opening up. When you really get into cigars, it's not that big, but there is a huge distinction from cigar aficionados, cigar smokers, and cigar enthusiasts. Even though a lot of people use the different names for both, I am not an aficionado. I am not educated and knowledgeable in all cigars, not even that much. Every time I learn something, I'm like, wow, that was something simple that I thought that I knew about that I didn't. But I consider myself more of an enthusiast. Even though I've been in this culture for more than 10 years, it's still a learning process. I want to go and roll. Invite me out to Honduras, Nicaragua. Invite me to Cuba. Or Florida. I want to go and visit the factory and see the cultivation and the plants and the rolling. And I want to learn how to roll from the torcedoras. I want to understand the blends and what it takes to roll it up. Not just a rolling class. I want to be in the midst of the origin of everything that's happening. So put that out in the universe, and I hope that it comes into fruition. You got to do the work. You got to network and stuff too. But you can follow me on all my social medias. Click that link there, wherever it's at, okay? Like, share, subscribe, okay? There's not a whole lot of women that are out here talking about cigars. And I know a lot of you or the people watching don't know me personally, but let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I am down to earth, real simple. Okay, I am not going to come in here with cleavage out, bootied up, with all of the lipstick on and all that. You're going to see me whatever mood that I'm in to come and give it to you straight. That's it. Okay, I don't put on a facade. This is me 150%. Okay, I love a good hat. I don't always want to comb my hair. I don't wear weaves. I don't wear wigs. This is what it is. Okay, and then I've got some times where you do put it together, but today ain't one of them. I like my Yankee hat. I don't even know how many of these I have, but I like my Yankee hat. But let me tell you real quick, because I don't want to go into this too long. Because I am doing some new products. I'm not going to show y'all my lab that I'm working on over here but I'm going to just say this, that I had one of my customers, clients, doors, request. Yep. So we putting something together. Different. I said, give me some time to find it. Got some things, didn't like it. Got some more things, didn't like it. Just be patient with me. I got it. Now I just got to put it together. But be unique. I swear to goodness, I say this on every time I do a video where I'm talking to somebody. Be unique. Find something that you like to do and put yourself into it. Don't be like, oh, okay, so-and-so is doing it. So-and-so is in this store and this and that. And I want to get on board and do it. If you don't have the passion, and if you don't have the creativity, this shit ain't going to work. Whatever it is, do it. And stop trying to diminish what somebody else is doing by calling it little and how you doing over there with your little thing, this and that. I did a whole spontaneous video and posted it to my socials about that. That irks my soul, because that's some hater stuff and I don't like that. But let me tell you about what happened last weekend. I'd be all over the place. Here, there. So, I can't be everywhere. I can't be everywhere all the time. There's only one of me. Okay, and I'm not in my 20s no more, so I can't hang out till 3 o'clock in the morning, get up, go to work, function, be here to be there. I be trying, but I'm more selective about where I go, and I don't really like to be everywhere the same time. So you might see me hang out at one place for a minute, and then I'll be like, okay, it's not no shade, it's not no nothing. It's just I like a variety. So I'm not gonna be in the same place every week at the same seat doing the same thing. But let me just say that your girl bounced down to Emmett Cigars Reloaded in Sugarland because look at this. Because I don't even have the cigars because they all gone. I gotta get some more. I don't even have the cigars, y'all. I smoked them out. I should have bought the whole box, but I wouldn't know. You didn't know. You want to try it. Then by the time I tried in a box, but can we talk about this? Can we talk about? And y'all, I put it in my purse and it got bent up because I wanted to put it in a little frame. I'm like that. Listen, I don't get I don't get, oh my God, oh my God, and oh my God, I gotta do this and that because of celebrities. Yo, they are people that make more money and have more of a visibility than I do. I don't get excited, and I met a whole lot of celebrities in my time. There might be one or two that I might blush over a little bit. I might have to get the fan. I might sweat a little bit, be like, okay, give a few heart palpitations, but I'll still get through it. I'm not even gonna say who they are, but there's maybe about two or three of them out there. Now, I ain't gonna lie now, your girl was mad because it hair blown out, curls popping. It was so bad. I took the rollers out in the car on the way there and then stuffed them in the bag, okay? I was just like, by the time I got in, take the picture and everything, hair was doing a whole different thing. You would never have known that it was silk pressed out and everything. But can I tell you about this brother right here? Okay, after the pause, because I was having a moment there. He is very, very sexy to me. When I tell you to meet someone that has been in the industry as he is, to have that public visibility, to be a star that he is, cool as, when I say down to earth, no big entourage. I don't like loud men. So all of that, I know a lot of loud men, but I don't like loud men. Oh, you got to be seen and you wearing all your jewelry. There was a couple of brothers wearing more jewelry than the celebrity was. He was, when I tell you, chill. And that made him even more attractive. But Marlon Wayans has a brand of cigars that I was able to attend a cut and light at Emmett Cigars Reloaded in Sugarland. The brand is called Liga Tridente Cigars. Okay, I got my little autograph here. So even though it's got this little bend in here, I'm still going to put it in a frame because this is a person that I want to keep the autograph. That's why I asked for it. Even though, y'all, I had on my brand t-shirt. Now, if I had on a strapless dress that I thought about wearing a sundress, I was going to put on a sundress because, I get hot. I know the hair is cute. Put on my Gucci heels and all that. But had I had on a sundress, I'd have been like, right there. I mean, you have some fun with it. But this I can keep because your girl got to take a shower. But Liga Tridente, another brand that I will say that I will recommend. There is the Maduro. There is the Habano. And then there is the, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Yasuki Maduro, okay? So here are the notes, okay? And you can follow, look at me endorsing a celebrity, okay? You can follow Liga Tridente Cigars on all social media platforms. And he's doing some tours. So, hey, if you got a cigar lounge and you want to do a cut and light, which a lot of you don't, that wasn't shade, that's the truth. A lot of you don't. You open it up lounges, you want everybody to come kick it, you know, all of the things. But if you want to make money in your cigar lounge, you're going to make money off your cigars. Your humidor should be a money maker. If you're in a location that has a bar, then your bar and your humidor should bounce off and should be a money maker because people are coming to smoke cigars. But if you're doing cut and lights where you're bringing in your Drew Estate, your Placencia, you're bringing in My Father, you're bringing in your, oh my God, you're bringing in your Rocky Patel. If you're bringing in your reps, even if you're buying your cigars wholesale from a wholesaler and you don't have a license, reach out to some of the reps, make some connections and bring the cut and light in. You're going to bring in new cigar smokers. I met this sister that was from San Antonio. They came to see Marlon Wayans for the event. People from all over the place. I come from where I came from. You understand what I'm saying? So people will see a business. They'll be able to come out. They'll be able to support. So it's an investment. So I enjoy the box pressed Habano, and I also tried the Liga Tridente Maduro. Okay. when I tell you, did not disappoint. And let me tell you what else was cool about Marlon. You know, he was talking to everybody, very personal, very, very chill. And I asked him, you know, how long he had been smoking, what made him get, you know what he told me? He was like, which I really, really liked. He said, listen, there's a lot of celebrities that are putting their name on it. Try the cigar while you're here, because at the time I was smoking a 60 by Rocky Patel. Try the cigar while you're here and let me know. Is it trash? Is it pass? Is it good? I don't like it, whatever. I can respect that. It wasn't like, oh my God, I got to get in line. It was no diva bullshit and all that. You know why? That's because yo, listen, it's a whole different thing with my people from home. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different, not all of them, because there's a few of y'all that don't got a couple of dollars and think you know, all that. But that's why you having the issues that you having, but we're not going to go into that. But when I say down to earth, so I just wanted to share my experience that I had in meeting Marlon Wayans and being introduced to his cigar line at the event, trying some of the cigars and my take on them. I like to tell everybody the same thing. Listen, you like what you like, you smoke what you smoke, you buy what you buy. But before you take in the negativity that somebody gives you, or their take or their opinion on something, try it for yourself. So that way you can form your own opinion. You can't go on what everybody else does. I like guacamole. Everybody doesn't like guacamole. I don't want this and that, but I love it. So I block all that out. I don't listen to the negativity. I will take your advice on some things, but if it's something simple like that, okay, try it and see if I like it. But yo, y'all people out there that got the businesses and all of that, you know, it's cool. The cigar culture is growing. Every time I turn around and look up on social media, somebody got a new cigar lounge opened up, you know. But you got to bring something different, like my cigar picks. If I ever see another one just like this, I know that somebody copied off me. And you know why? Because I don't make any two alike. And I don't copy off anybody else's. Now, there might be a few people that I've met and that I follow. Absolutely. I'll support your business. I bought stuff from other people. But I will say this. I don't make the same thing for everybody. And let me tell you why. It's another uniqueness about my brand. I am not the granimal chick. I cannot stand for somebody to go and get the same thing that I have. I cannot stand it. I can't. And let me just break that down for those of you who don't understand. And I'm talking about just, okay. If I go buy a car, don't go buy the same car, the same color, with the same features, do you understand what I'm saying? And we in the same state, in the same area, we gotta see each other. You know, I don't buy the same bag. I don't buy the same jewelry. If I'm wearing jewelry and then all of a sudden I see now you don't build up a collection that I built up over the years, that shit that you can't even go get what I got anymore because it's called vintage and its value is increased. You know, I'm not new to a lot of this. I'm true to who I am. So in the business of building cigar picks, it's very, very important to me that I stand out. Maybe that's why I'm in 6 stores with 7 coming up and potential of number 8 in talks. You know, you have to do something different. And it took me a while. You know, it took me a while. But during the time that it took, perfecting what I'm doing, perfecting my designs, perfecting my business, you can't just go into a business and say, I got this and that. You got to have your cash set up. You got to have your tax licenses. You got to have your accounts. I can take credit cards, checks, PayPal, cash. You got to have your money right. Okay, you got to have your inventory. You got to have your receipts. You got to have your packaging. You got to have your shit together for somebody to take you seriously. And I know that because I know that a couple of people didn't take me seriously when I started out. And I was like, okay, I got to figure it out while I'm going along. But my vision may not be your vision. My drive may not be your drive. My knowledge may not be your knowledge. So when people ask me, how did you get that? Where's your supplier? This and that. I don't share. You can call me whatever you want to. I still answer to Tracy, the owner of R&D Cigar Accessories, and just put your lips on it. I don't have to share what I'm doing, because most of the people that ask me to share what I'm doing want to know exactly how I'm doing it. You're not doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that. But anyway, I gotta go. I've got to work on this. You know, I operate a little differently. I got to think about it, then I got to see it, then I got to put it together, and then I got to, you know, it's a whole process that I go through. But shout out to everybody for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If the button's up here, up there, down there, I appreciate it. We're going to get this quality better a little bit. I'm doing this on an iPad stand, but we need the whole production thing, so I'm trying to figure that out, and 8 million other things to do. So I can not only put it in action, but I'm one of those people that I don't like to pay somebody to do something that I can do or learn about doing, because when they're not available, the show still got to go on. So I'm trying to figure out all of the things. But when I get it done, we'll get to it. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Put some smoke up in the air. Thank you for supporting your sister of the leaf. What else? Oh, Liga Tridente. You know, I talk a lot about Drew Estate, but that's what we're talking about this week. Okay, next week it'll be something else. All right, so enjoy. Thank you. Bye.